Crazy for me. What I paid for some dogs could have bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could have bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest.
We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
It's tipped. Inside. Out to the wing. Pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Bowen. Out to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Robinson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Bowen, and that comes off the assist by Duncan.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A three from Porzingis. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
Robinson misses. The Hawks trailing. 3-on-3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach for a minute. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Bowen. Porzingis with the steal. Over to the wing. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and stolen by Okongwu. Riza Shea wide open. And again, Atlanta with the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Atlanta.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Here's Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Young. Okongwu. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 9. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now Young. Still yet to score. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get a good drop for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside.
The Hawks, 21.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey. Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Down low. Here's Bowen. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And he gets the bucket. Bowen's got 5 points so far.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Bowen. Parker outside. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. The shake. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done, and build around defense.
Great example.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
To the paint. Here's Gay. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Bowen. From outside the arc. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Bowen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Pass to Duncan. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Jackson. The putback. Here's Duncan. Atlanta with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Spurs trail by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Parker drives in. Pass to Duncan. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Back to Duncan. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Young outside. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Got it! Duncan down low.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And taken away by Johnson. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Fires the 3. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Shot clock at 2. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Young outside to the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis. And that's 13 points for Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Jackson with the screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Rizeshe. Beyond the arc. Young looking it over. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And it's Parker in the corner. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Down low. Porzingis with the steal. Rizeshe in the corner. Inside. Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And it's Parker in the corner. Over Young. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Hawks leading by 11. Hawks passing it around. Back to Porzingis. The kick out to Young. Spins. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Tries again. They shoot again. Jackson misses. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Young drives in. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had
56.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Spurs with possession, trailing by 17.
This shows how confident Kerr is, knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Newell. And the three off target. San Antonio with the ball. They swipe it. Young with no one around. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Young's got 10 points in just the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Willis with it. Okongwu covering. Kerr can't hit. The Hawks leading by 15. The three. And that's collected by Willis. To the wing right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball. And we're playing about as much defense as they did there, not nearly enough.
Shoots the three. The three goes down.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Poked away and stolen by Okongwu. Driving in. Yeah, that goes in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Shots good from Young.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Rose, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he dunks it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Young with the steal. Puts up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That one drops for him.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
To the left side wing. Kerr outside. And so Atlanta takes this one